Check.
Look at that. All right, we're taking a break from brewing right now.
We're hijackers today.
That's right. We're taking over the podcast. That and it's 100 degrees outside and standing around a boiling pot of water. It makes it a little bit hotter.
It's really hot.
So what are we brewing today?
We're brewing a sweet stout. It's one of the, if you're listening to the podcast and heard about us brewing, we've brewed it a number of times, and we've had great success with it. We've had problems with it. It's finicky.
So would this be the third time or the fourth time we've done this one?
1, 2, 3, probably fourth or fifth time at least. And I know 3 of them has been double batches. So this is a 10 gallon. We normally do 5-gallon batches. The first 2 times we've done this was a 5-gallon batch, and I know since then we've spent a 10-gallon batch every time.
And everybody loves this beer.
You can do so much with it. Like this is the beer. It's a
we
stout.
Did a coffee with it.
We put coffee in it to make it a coffee stout, and we put coffee and cocoa nibs in it. Made it kind of like it's an oatmeal. It's kind of like a breakfast stout. It's kind of like a breakfast. I can't remember the name. It's Founders makes one. It's a breakfast stout. It's pretty good. It's similar to that. But yeah, it's a good beer. The last time we made it was drinkable, but it was not a success. I had it in 2 different fermenters on a 10-gallon batch. One of it soured, and the other didn't ferment out all the way.
Oh, I remember that.
So
yeah,
it's supposed to be around a 5% alcohol beer, plus or minus 0.2. But we ended up like 3.5, 3.7 on that last batch. Half of it that finished out. It was drinkable. I mean, it got drank, but it's hopefully this works out.
Now, what's it mean when it sours?
How
does it sour before?
It gets a funky wild hunk of fungus in there that sours the beer. You 100% know it. Take it as to a sour would be what vinegar is to wine.
Okay.
It's that similar smell to it. It's funky.
So the beer actually went green.
Yeah. Now there are some beers that are intended to be soured, but those are
a different kind of sour.
Those are
right?
different. They have a different culture that's actually regulated. It's kind of like I grow with fungus under my house, and I got some cheese in my refrigerator. They're all funguses, or I got some good morels growing in the.
You got some mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
You got mushrooms.
So there's all kind of different. So there's sour beers that are good. I don't particularly care for them, but there are.
We've had one.
We've had some that are pretty good.
That wasn't that bad. It wasn't the IPA bitter.
Yep.
It was
right.
just like a sour piece of candy or something.
It draw your nipples up.
Yeah.
But we're making a stout. I made a pale ale last night. I got done about 12:30. I got over here about 12, and we got good and going about 12:30. So I had a 12-hour turnaround on brewing, and brewed at the house last night, and got over here and got set up today. I caught you as you was finished up working, and
we actually timed that just right.
Yeah, we got set up, and I brought me a little canopy to put up to keep us out of the heat.
Oh, that canopy's a godsend
and it's
already.
and it's I'm glad I did. Yeah, but it is hot. But we're in the mash right now, so we thought we'd come in here and sneak in here since Mark is sleeping.
Yep, he's still cutting logs.
Yeah.
Which I can't say nothing. I've been up all day. So, and I slept all day yesterday because I was up all day the day before.
I can say something. He knew we was brewing today.
Yeah, yes he did.
It's fine. He can get it out. We'll still be brewing when he wakes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've needed beer badly. We're about running dry on everything. I have
Yeah, I don't know how much of that Warriors left in there.
I'm on the last of my Warrior. I used about a half a pint to brine some pork chops with, and it was getting to the end then, so I don't have much. Whatever's left is probably going to get poured out because it's probably not fit to drink.
Well, I know Mark had a he had a little glass of it day before yesterday.
Now there's a pretty good bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have some of that tropical pale that I made during right when the quarantine first started. I still got some of it left.
Tropical?
Yeah, I say tropical because I got a whole lot of hops in there that puts off citrus flavors. I got a lot of Cascade.
Okay.
I got some lemon drop, and I got some Zythos, which puts off some overripe pineapple. You tried it.
Yeah.
I still have some of it left. It's actually better now because it's been sitting. I don't really care for it. It's not my favorite beer I've made, but that
was a good lawnmower beer.
It's a good beer to drink. It's good when it's really hot outside. Of course, what beer isn't, except for Guinness or anything? What we're making right now, I don't want to drink right now.
Yeah, I don't think we come in and pour a big old glass of that up. Not if we're going back outside anyway.
But if by the time this gets good and done, it'll be in the fall probably.
Yeah.
So it would be good to drink then.
So I know we were talking about doing an Oktoberfest.
We've been talking about it forever. The thing about Oktoberfest,
we missed the deadline though to do an Oktoberfest, haven't we?
It's with us. We drink Scotch, Friday in the middle of the heat. So
yeah, that's
we can
true.
drink whiskey in here. We can drink Oktoberfest in June if we want to.
Well, I was just thinking, going by our little timetable we've got up.
True.
Which I don't know, is that the best times to brew it, or is that just so
that's
when
just
it's
the
brewed
seasonal
at
time?
the best time?
That's the seasonal time. That's the seasonal time of when those beers are brewed traditionally from their origins or whatever. But if you only drink Oktoberfest, you're mad a lot. You're mad a lot of times because you can't buy any at the stores.
I do like a good Oktoberfest.
Well, the thing about Oktoberfest with me is I like Oktoberfest, but I don't like Oktoberfest enough to commit a whole 5-gallon batch to it.
Yeah.
That's my problem. 5 gallons of Oktoberfest, it's a little malty, and I'm not real big on malty, but I do like it.
I'm not either. So, and you really wouldn't think I'd like an Oktoberfest,
Yeah.
but I don't know what it is. I really do like them. What is it? Lennon-Kegel used to make
best one.
That was the best.
The best commercial version of a.
Which I know I butchered how to say that, but
I think it's Leinenkegel. It's got, if it's got that many letters, you just ask for it to be pronounced wrong. People pronounce my name wrong, and it's got 4 letters. So
this is true.
I have to spell it. Like I say, Camp, C-A-M-P. That's just like when I'm telling people my last name, I automatically spell it afterwards.
Well, they automatically put an S on the end of mine.
Because I've been K-E-M-P, I've been K-A-M-P, I've been C-O-U-N-T, I've been everything. Yeah.
Count?
Yeah, Anthony Count.
Wow.
So yeah, it's that's so I always have to spell my last name because it's really hard to spell.
Apparently mine is too.
Yeah, I can see where the S would come in on your last name.
Everybody does.
Yeah, I can see where it would come in.
They've done it on payroll.
It kind of just comes out naturally,
Yeah, it
like when
does.
you Landers instead of Lander.
And I'll like specify Lander.
Yeah.
And they're like,
You gotta
with
get
an
that.
S? I'm like, no S.
So, how far are you along on Doom Patrol?
Oh, I've watched 2 episodes in the new season. I haven't really had a chance to catch up on the next 3. But I did just finish Ozark. Finally.
Ozark's good.
Wow, that ending.
Oh Lord! Whew.
Yeah.
I was like, oh crap!
I was like,
shocking.
oh!
I know people who watch Ozarks probably watched it a long time ago, but that's a
a
good. Yeah.
I'm still not gonna spoil it because
Yeah,
there's
that's a
still
good
people
show.
that hadn't caught up to it yet. But
R.A. Salvatore's new book comes out. I think Saturday.
Oh, yeah?
25th. Yes, it comes out Saturday.
how many more is he doing?
I don't
Is
know.
he contracted to do?
I have no idea. He's been writing them since '88. I don't see him stopping no time soon.
I don't either. But is he part of Wizards of the West Coast?
Wizard of the Coast.
Yeah.
I imagine because that's Yeah, those books are Wizards of the Coast.
Okay, because from what I heard is they were getting away from all novels.
Oh, are they? Well, we'll see that.
Which I didn't know if that meant he was going to quit writing them too, or.
I got my.
Which Clint was telling me about it.
I got my.
So,
I don't say it this way, but I have to say it with this because of the podcast. My Drist and Guinevere pop.
I seen that.
I got my.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Laura got that. It was pretty. And then I showed it to a friend of mine, and she got excited, so I ordered another one, or I can give her one.
I'm probably gonna have to find out where she got it from and get one.
They're game day exclusive, so you got to get a GameDay.com's got them.
Game Day, all right.
GameStop, excuse me, Game Day, GameStop.
Well, my cousin works at GameStop, so
Oh,
he
there you
might
go.
be able to get me to hook up. Darren, if you're listening to this, and I know you're not, give me the hookup. Now, y'all, Laura's been going through a little spell of finding all these cool pops.
She found some that all $8.99 pops was buy one get one free, and she just racked up.
See, I'd have got in trouble if
She
I'd
just
seen
got,
that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, she didn't get in trouble, but yeah, she could have got in trouble. She got him a 80 year anniversary of Marvel
Yeah.
edition of Monopoly for $9.
She was telling us about
Yeah.
that. Which I'm not that big of a Monopoly. I mean, I love the game Monopoly.
But she likes the crazy editions. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate Monopoly. Kara likes me. Kara wants to play Monopoly. And she wants to play. I hate it. I ain't playing. They'll play it when I.
We used to have big Monopoly games over here that would like go on for days.
Yeah. We need to play. We'll play Arkham Horror soon. And we need to have a big Risk tournament, a Risk game. I got a cool wood. It's all wood. Risk game. Yeah.
I've got one from like the 80s, and I don't even know if all the pieces are in it.
I found the wood one. It's the box is wood. The board is wood. The pieces are wood. Everything's wood except for the instructions. But I guess you can kind of, if you want to argue with it, it's wood too. But yeah, but back on the beer, we're running low on beer, and I needed to get some beer done. So I got yeast, I got hops, so I just kind of got this done. And that's why I brewed last night, because I knew I had to get this done, because these are going to ferment at the same temperature.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get them in the fermenter at the same time. So I got one in there. This will be done. I already got a starter for it already going right now. Hopefully that'll fix the problem we had last time. So I'll get those fermenting.
Yeah,
and then
we don't need another batch of this going green.
Yeah. If we this will be done in about 10 days. We'll get it done, and then within that 10 days, as soon as this is out of the fermenter and in a keg, we'll brew again. And I'm brewing a California Common or Anchor Steam style beer, if you want to know the commercial equivalent. But
I've heard of that, but I don't know if I've ever had it.
It's an amber beer that uses I
like amber beers.
A lager yeast at ale temperatures is what it is.
Huh. Sounds interesting.
And if anybody, Laura told me about a beer. Imagine that Laura's working at the country club, and this guy, he's a big beer drinker, and he travels around. And he's a big foodie guy. He cooks different food. Like he enters like weird like steak competitions or best boiled shrimp competitions. He orders not just so much, all these specific cooking competitions. Like he ordered a Bloody Mary competition. Like he makes his own Bloody Mary mix, and he enters all these competitions. So he travels around, and he loves beer, so he gets all these beers. And there's a beer in Louisiana that's specific to Louisiana. It's called a I can't even remember that. Callahoola Common. It's named after
Callahoola Common.
Callahoola Common. It's named after a specific parish in Louisiana, and I cannot.
Could be named after the dog.
The dog and it's got a dog on the bottle, but there's a parish named Callahoola.
Yeah.
So I was looking for it. I can't find anything on the forums about it, but I can find stuff from the commercial brewers in Louisiana.
Yeah.
And I found the grain bill. I found the grain ingredients, not so much as the percentages I need to use, and I know what hops it needs to use. and I know what yeast it needs to use. So I'm going to be experimenting with making a Catahoula Common.
Well, we need to get a Catahoula Common first, we can.
Yeah.
That way we've got something to judge it by.
Well, I said all that because Anchor Steam is basically an amber beer brewed with lager yeast at ale temperatures. And from what I've read on this, a Catahoula Common is a pale ale brewed with lager yeast at ale temperatures. It uses the same yeast because that's the thing about the California Common. It uses specific yeast specific for that beer, and it's not used on any other beer. This is the first beer I've found that uses this yeast. It's not an amber. So it's basically a pale ale that uses it. So it's supposed to be.
That sounds like a weird combination, though.
It does. It's supposed to be as crisp as a lager with ale flavors, which don't really make a lot of sense but it wouldn't make a lot of sense to a whole lot of other people in a layman world. But to me, I can get it. But
I don't know. It sounds like it wouldn't even taste right. A pale ale and a lager. Sounds like they had just a bunch of mix-match stuff, started making beer.
Well, that's just...
And then they were just like, hey, people like this.
That's usually how beer works out anyway.
Yeah.
Catahoula Common is a refreshing American lager named after the state dog of Louisiana.
Yep.
Yeah. It's made by Gnarly Beer.
And where's it at?
I'm not sure. Catahoula Common is a refreshing American lager. Catahoula's light body and crisp finish makes for an enjoyable brew in our humid climate, and it's especially thirst-quenching during the dog days of summer. It's got 2-row, Crystal 15, and Caro pills.
Huh.
So I know the grains it's in it. I just got to figure out the percentages.
Yeah.
And
I'd try it.
Oh, well, it's going to, yeah, I'll make it. So I'm going to make the California Common, and then I'm probably going to use, when I get through with the California Common, I'll probably make this beer and just dump it right on top of the yeast cake. Cause it's the same yeast. That way I can utilize both yeast. That's the goal anyway. If any of the beer guys, Chris, if you're out there, I may need help with this beer recipe.
Which I'm sure we can find something on the old Google box.
I haven't found anything on it as far as clone recipes at all.
Wow.
Homebrew forums, I've searched homebrew forums, homebrew talk, and I can't find anything. So it's
You
something.
may just have to find a Louisiana direct.
Right. That's what I'm gonna get on Facebook and look for the Louisiana homebrew clubs.
Yeah.
And start polling them and see if they get any information.
Yeah, because that sounds like it's strictly a local beer. So it'd be interesting. Though. It'd be fun to make.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see, especially if you can't find any. I've never heard of it, and I've drank a lot of different beers, and if I've never heard of it, it's obscure.
Well,
so,
like you said, it's a small hometown brewery. You said Gnarly?
Gnarly Barley.
Gnarly Barley. I just have to, if I knew where it was at, I could hit up some of my friends in Louisiana. But they're all spread out all throughout the state, so.
All right, let's hit pause on this bad boy and turn the air conditioner back on.
All right, yes, it is hot, folks.
Yes.
We'll be back. All right, we just went out and checked our mash, and
it smells really good.
yes, and it's actually hotter now than when it was when we put it in the cooler.
We put it in there at 153 degrees, and that's where we wanted to stay at for an hour, and it heated up.
It was at, what, 158?
It was at 158. I had to add a little cold water to it to bring it back down.
And our water that's in our boil pot, that's not even in boiling right now, is at 100 degrees.
100 degrees sitting in there.
Sitting in the shade. So, yeah, folks, Mississippi weather, it ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah, it was midnight last night. It was like 80 degrees, but it was so humid out there, and I was working, cleaning all the stuff up to get ready for the day as I was getting it. I said, when I get finished with something, I clean it up, but I was drenched with sweat.
I was too. I was telling you earlier, I was working on Mark's lawnmower, 11. Started at 11. We got it running, then it quit again. So I tore the carburetor back down again, and it was about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I was just drenched in sweat and gas and grease and.
Yeah.
So I was like, look, all right, I'll work on it tomorrow. I'm going to get a shower. And by the time I walked from the back door back in here to the man cave, I was already sweating again. So the dog days of summer are here.
It is hot. Hot, hot, hot.
And if y'all hear the air conditioner in the background, we're sorry. We're not sorry.
Your air conditioner's on right now.
That's right. Somewhere. And yes, we're relaxing with a cool beverage right now to cool off.
Mine's about done. I said I was like, I ain't even gonna drink a beer. Like, I'm just gonna get in there and brew this batch, get it done, kind of like I did last night. I didn't drink a beer last night at all. But I should have drank 2 already.
Yeah, it's my second one. But I don't know what it is. You're out there in that heat. It just...
You won't really get drunk today because you'll
sweat it right off.
Sweat it all out before it gets in there. So.
And you know, when we was at the river, that's the way it was. I think we had like a 12-pack apiece.
Yeah. Where was y'all at? Where'd y'all do y'all's canoe thing at?
We went to Buffalo.
The Buffalo?
Yeah. Love it.
I've never done it. I've never went canoeing or kayaking or anything.
We're planning on going back.
Have I been meaning to damn just to get my feet wet in it? No pun intended.
Yeah.
Just to go over here to the damn Tongue Bigby and right across that damn.
You know, I seen that guy.
Like 25, 20, 30 bucks or something like
really?
that. And they just take you from one bridge to the other. But I've seen pictures that look. I mean, it looks fun. So.
I'd be up for doing it.
Hell, let's just go do it. I mean, if we're bored, you ain't got to drive nowhere.
Yeah.
Just go up there and say, hey, let's do it.
Yeah, if it ain't but like $25, $30. I was afraid to do it because it's a Tom Bigby, and I mean,
it probably connects to that Buffalo River somewhere.
Yeah, but I mean, we were shallow for most of the places we went.
Tom Bigby's not shallow.
No, and that's what worries me.
It might be right now, but that alligator's still big.
The alligator's big. The catfish are big, and
catfish are bigger than alligator.
And there ain't no telling what kind of else.
Oh, there's crazy. There's stuff that ain't been discovered in that Tom Bigby.
Oh, I'm sure there's mutant stuff in that Tom Bigby.
But yeah, I've been meaning to. I'll show you. I'm friends on their Facebook page. They got pictures and stuff. It looks pretty cool.
But yeah, I've seen it past couple times coming home from work, and I actually said something to the guys about it.
We should all do it. We should have him on a podcast. He should be a sponsor on the podcast.
That's a good idea. We need to hit him up.
Let's go hit him
during
up.
the summer.
During the summer. We gotta hurry up before it gets over with.
Yeah, I mean, it's close. It's really close for us. Now, we did the 10 mile at Buffalo, which roughly evens out to about 6 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But there's plenty of places to stop and play and swim, and of course, you know, you tote your little cooler with some food, and you stop and eat lunch. And
cool.
I wouldn't call it a beginner river, but it's nowhere near. It's not advanced at all.
So it's pretty leisurely.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a
You
lot
on
of
a kayak
spots.
or a canoe?
We've done canoes, but they got kayaks too. But you got to get there early to get a kayak.
Okay, that pretty much. I think they have kayaks and canoes over here.
Yeah.
At Tom Bigby. That'd be pretty sweet. Just if you had like a fishing kayak, pretty good fishing right there at Tom Bigby.
Till you hook something big.
I didn't want to be in a canoe.
Yeah. Until it drug you all around the Tom Bigby.
Yeah.
No, I'll say we check it out.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, I'm gonna say that water's down right now, just from looking at some of these pictures.
The water was down on the Buffalo, the spots we went, and we had to stop one time and pull the canoe across the shallow.
Oh, okay.
And if you know how to watch the water, you'll know exactly where to hit. But there was some spots it wasn't no hitting. I mean, you hit it and you stopped.
How much time we got on there? We got 18 minutes left on our little bowl, on our mashing out here.
Yeah.
Whew. Well, I'm spinning already. We ain't got started yet.
I know. Well, you were going at it all night. I've been going at it since 8 something this morning.
All right, let's go start this burner and get this sparge water done.
Yeah. It's only got to come up, 15, 20 degrees.
We got to add some ice to it. Yeah.
All right, folks. We'll be back.
I'll listen to anything. If somebody sends me a song and says you need to listen to this, I eventually do. I do.
Okay. I'm not going to talk about that.
Unless you develop a reputation of sending me really horrible stuff. I mean, I'll listen to anything anybody says, hey, check this out.
Do you know that the really awesome song that you like, that Alicia lets you listen to? That
What?
Whiskey and...
Whiskey and You?
it's an awesome song, right?
Yeah.
I let you listen to it 2 years beforehand, and you was like,
I don't think that's true.
It's
I think you might have mentioned Chris Stapleton.
No,
because my thing about Chris Stapleton was I thought he was country,
No,
and he kind of is, but
No, there is no kind
It's
to
a-
it. He is.
but it's okay. Like for some reason,
I would say more like country bluesish, soulish than country.
Country.
Oh, okay. We'll play you the George Jones version of the song he covers, and in his version. And
It's still country.
No. That's like saying like Nickelback is hard rock. No, he's 100%.
nobody's anything and everybody's everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because nobody's exactly. Well, some people are exactly one thing.
It's like when we get into that argument where Mark thinks Johnny Cash is
Like
the,
Cannibal Corpse is definitely death metal. There's no question there.
Yeah.
But then we get in an argument: is Cannibal Corpse music? I say no.
Oh, dude, it absolutely is music. Because
Mark
you,
said-
have,
yeah.
you
I'm not
cannot
getting
play
into that.
anything in that band on any instrument or vocals and not be high caliber
It
musician.
sounds like they dropped it driving down the road.
It may sound like that to you,
But, yeah, but
there's
I-
no
yeah.
question they're music. I can't do what they do.
Right.
And I've been playing music
I
for
can't either.
20-something years.
Exactly. I completely understand you. I'm just being an asshole. But
Well, and that's a common thing that they're like, that's just noise. They're just banging on their guitars. You may hate it and it may sound horrible to you, but
But
they
it's
are
a
not
talent,
just
isn't it?
banging there on their guitars. They are,
I say-
they are masters
and
of
my
their craft.
in my thing is, so is beatboxing. I cannot do that. The people who do that are talented. Is it music to me? I don't know.
Dude, can you imagine what COVID-19 has done to beatboxing?
Oh my God!
I didn't even think about that till you said that.
Yeah, seen how it went out in what, the 80s?
No, people still do that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Most a cappella groups do it now.
I don't
Some
listen to
form
too many
of it.
acapella
Well,
groups
nobody
anymore.
does, but
But yeah,
most
I
acapellas-
wouldn't stand in the same room with somebody beatboxing. I'd run for my life.
Wow.
You spray and spit everywhere.
Just like somebody screaming in a mic on stage.
Same thing.
Well, see, that's what Dusty's dad. He just got a huge, well, not huge, but a laptop setup thing to do karaoke,
Yeah.
and he brought it over here for me to work on it for him, and I got it all going and stuff. It was a pretty neat setup, actually. I've been meaning to download it just so we can do karaoke out here when we get drunk. But I was like, well, maybe soon, the bars and stuff will open back up, and you can start doing it. And he brought up a good point. He's like, I don't know about people like singing into my mics and sharing them, and that's going to be a real problem for karaoke, because I mean, you literally, and the drunker you are, the more you eat the mic,
Right.
and you're spraying spit into it constantly. I mean, you can spray disinfectant on it, but still,
Yeah.
it's going to affect a lot of things, that like little things like that. you
Not
don't
after
think about.
November. It's not going to matter.
Oh my God! Did you just get political on this podcast?
God.
You just caused like a Facebook riot.
Good.
I think I
Yeah, we're not gonna go there.
think I caused a Facebook riot when I mentioned beatboxing.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wow.
I don't know.
We're not condoning it or knocking it.
And he said
We're
that-
just bringing up the point that it is like.
And he said Nickelback was hard rock. I mean,
I don't think there's a lot of Nickelback fans that listen to this.
I think there are a lot of people who would disagree with the fact that they're hard rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you had to put a genre on it, that's what it would be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to jump on the Nickelback hate train, but I mean, to my
That's
point,
what
I didn't like them.
Kara says you're just being that guy, is what she tells me.
Well, I'm not gonna say I never liked them. Their first album,
I like their
was
first
different.
album's okay.
But then when they got overpopularized,
It's so much that they just got ran into the ground, is what it was.
They got ran into the ground, and as the more songs and albums they released, like they didn't change anything. They have you seen that video where they have two Nickelback songs playing at the same time, and the only thing difference is the words? I mean, there's no denying it. Like if you took Nickelback to court over being lazy, that would be Exhibit A, and they would lose just based on that fact. And I mean, I'm saying that from a musician standpoint. Like, Sean is what I call like our riff police. Like if I write a song, which I'm limited because I'm not that great of a guitar player. I'm more of just a lyricist and songwriter in general. Sean's the guitar guy. And he'll be like, nah, that thing you wrote, that's too similar to what we did in this song. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's totally, and he plays, he's like, listen, and this is what you're doing, and this is what we did in 1994. And I'm like, damn it. There's only so many positions on that fretboard. But luckily, Sean's good about pointing that stuff out, and he's a better guitar player than me, so he can go in and say, well, let's do it this way, and it'll still work with what you're doing vocally. And I'm like, cool.
Like, that kind of repetition works for some people. Like AC/DC.
Yeah, that's true.
ZZ Top.
That's true. I used to listen to Nights with Alice Cooper, and he played an AC/DC song, and he said this year AC/DC is getting together to learn their fourth chord. And then he said, any knocking of AC/DC I'm doing out of jealousy.
But it works for them.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it works, and it's good, yeah.
I guess because their level of musicianship is very high. I don't really look at Nickelback as a well of talent.
Yeah.
When it comes
they can.
Like the look on Kelly's face right now, I know he knows what I'm talking about.
Well, he likes Nickelback.
No, Barry likes Nickelback.
Barry, you're going to come on the podcast and defend yourself. Shots have been fired that you like
I don't
Nickelback.
like Nickelback.
I know.
There's like 2 or 3 songs.
But well, you like French fries.
Oh, I can eat some French fries.
That's an inside story. Anyway, as Alice Cooper said about AC/DC, we'll say about any band that's been successful, we're just talking shit because we're jealous. We had a couple things I wanted to bring up. I don't know what y'all have recorded so far. I assume all you recorded is Anthony bashing me for oversleeping today.
Justifiably so.
Yeah, I took it like a man. I didn't defend myself. I woke up thinking it was probably around 10 a.m. It was 3 p.m.
Yeah, we were already half done brewing.
Well, and again, this is me not defending myself because I should have woke up sooner. But I do sleep late on the weekends. I just don't normally sleep that late because I have to get up early by my standards all week long through the week. So on the weekends, I'm like, I'm gonna sleep till I feel like getting up.
I sleep late on the weekend.
And like yesterday, I had a thing, so I couldn't sleep late yesterday. And I knew I didn't have to get up super early today, so I didn't set an alarm. I didn't really try to go to bed early or anything like that. I actually stayed up till like almost 4 a.m. And then I woke up and saw all the missed calls and Voxers and text messages. I was like, oh, shit. So, yeah, I slept till 3 p.m. today, which is, even for me, is pretty bad.
I don't sleep till 3 p.m. when I'm on night shift. I get home, go to bed, and wake up at 2:30 to be at work at 6 o'clock.
Well, you, like you said one time,
I'll wake up and leave the house at 5 to be at work at 6.
Yeah.
You said one time, like, you don't want to sleep too long because you're afraid you'll miss something.
You will miss something.
My thing is, no, I did that time. But my joke in rebuttal to that was I checked. I didn't miss anything. Because usually I don't when I sleep late. But again, my sleeping late is usually like 11. It's not 3. This is an extreme exception.
My sleeping late is 10.
My sleeping late's like 8, 9 o'clock.
Kelly, you're not in this conversation.
Yeah, you're a night shift guy.
Your sleeping late is...
It got so bad when I was off work for 2 months in quarantine that we woke up at midnight for the day. Like, we woke up and cooked breakfast at midnight.
Well, he'll sleep for 3 days and get up for 3 days. Sleep for 2 days and stay awake for 2 days. So your sleep's all over the place.
It is.
Yeah,
It always
like
has been.
as we record this right now, when's the last time you slept?
I woke up 7:30, 8 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah, you're on
Yesterday
a whole
night.
different. You're on a different planet.
I go to sleep, and when I go to sleep, I will wake up, set your clock right, in 7 hours.
7 hours is healthy. 7, 8 hours is good. What I did is actually too much, and then what Keli does is both too much and not enough. There's a really, really good podcast on sleep and sleeping on the Joe Rogan podcast. He had a sleep expert come in. He sounds just like what's Rick Grimes' real name?
Andrew Lincoln.
Andrew Lincoln.
Jeremy London. That's right. Did you say Abraham Lincoln?
Andrew
Lincoln.
I wonder if he's related to Abraham Lincoln.
I'm gonna say no.
He needs to do that 23andMe thing. Anyway, his voice sounds like that guy, but in real life, not on the show. But that's a really good podcast about. Have you listened to it?
Yeah, it is.
It's really informative. I learned a lot about. That's why I really heavily monitor my sleeping patterns with my Fitbit now.
I upped my 6.5 hours sleep to 7 hours just because of that podcast.
Yeah, it changed the way I do things.
You're not, as a human being, you're not supposed to work night shift as long as I've worked night shift.
What gets me is Anthony's schedule, that swing shift. That sounds like just inhumane.
12 hours is 12 hours.
Yeah, but you're swapping from days to nights. Your body never gets used to one thing.
I don't have to get used to it. I sleep 6 hours. I work 12 hours. I do the same thing over and over again.
I don't think I could do it.
That whole equilibrium? What's it? I don't know. It's not what I'm. Circadian rhythm or whatever.
Man, cicadas are coming up a lot on the podcast lately.
That's what it is. Hokum.
Oh, by the way, speaking of the last podcast, you remember how I said on there that I forgot to share it to social media?
Yeah.
And it had really low numbers? Well, I shared it on social media, and so did y'all. And now it's like the most listened to episode this year.
Which one's that?
I didn't.
Last episode.
Because I still didn't.
I haven't listened.
I forgot. I usually publish it, which if you're a subscriber, which I encourage everyone to do, you'll know about it first because it almost instantly sends you a notice saying, "Hey, there's a new episode of Real Pop Culture." However, subscription thing you do it through, whether it's Spotify or Stitcher or iTunes or whatever you like. On iTunes, you'll get like a little number by the icon that shows there's a new episode available. I don't know how Stitcher and Spotify and all that does it. But anyway, usually like I wait about a day because I want our subscribers to know about it first. That's kind of a little incentive to subscribe, I guess. Then I publish it on Twitter and Facebook. And that's when the numbers really go up. Well, I forgot to do that second part. And I was like, man, nobody's listening to this episode. What's up? So I went in and looked. I was like, oh, shit, I never published it on social media anywhere. Sometimes I even put the custom graphic of the episode on Instagram or Instagram. And that helps drive people to it, too. It reminds them, hey, there's something new content out. But anyway, after I put it on Facebook, it's like the most listened to episode of the year.
Wow.
That's the most recent, the last one.
The very last one.
I haven't listened to it.
139 or 140?
139.
No, I think it's 140. This will be 141. I'm gonna start before we start recording. I'm gonna start putting a sticky note on my monitor,
so funny,
saying what episode we're on.
You know, you've been saying that for 4 years now.
Well, I also said for 3 years I was gonna start a podcast, and I did.
The Talking Dead, well, Walkers and Talkers podcast.
Yeah, this will be 141.
Yeah. 141? No.
Yeah, the one we're recording right now will be. Well, then again, it may not be because, as we mentioned, we were going to have Chad Houston in the studio talking to us about Jim Stone, his new restaurant, Cruising Amory 5, which is coming this weekend. And he couldn't make it today because he had a big thing to host at his restaurant. He's been really busy and all that. So we're rescheduling him, hopefully for tomorrow. So this may come out. The thing we do with him needs to come out before the weekend.
Right.
So this may come out after that. What we're doing right now, or it may be part of that. It depends on how long we go with this.
Or nobody might not even hear it.
We may just record this for us. I mean, we're at 40 minutes. Okay. We got enough content right now. I can tell you this is going to be a podcast by itself.
You're going to edit about 10 minutes of that out.
I know, but we're gonna be talking to Chad for a while. So that needs to be an episode on its own. So there, I just made a decision.
Like I said,
this is going to be its own podcast. I don't know when it's going to come out.
Me and Ant there was long, moments of silence while we were taking a drink.
There you go. That's my punishment for not waking up on time. Is I have to edit all y'all's awkward silences out.
Josh should have farted and burnt more.
Hey,
How much time did it go?
people probably. Oh yeah, we're brewing beer right now too, so we got to keep an eye on that.
11 minutes.
11, okay. That's right.
Well, mine's probably.
Yours should be just a little bit past.
Why do me and you both have a timer on? Are we doing the same thing?
Yeah, but it's just.
Oh.
That's what I've been doing all day. And I didn't realize you'd had your timer set.
I got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And you said you had how much?
11.
Okay, well, there you go. We're brewing beer right now while we do this. And it's really hot outside.
Oh, yeah.
Really hot.
Yeah, we talked about that a lot in the beginning segment.
I bet y'all were like Mark's in there asleep under the air conditioner and 2 fans, by the way.
No.
I have my ceiling fan on, and now I have an oscillating floor fan that blows across my bed from head to toe as I sleep. And I really like it. It does not make me unhappy at all. Yeah, I can go almost all winter without running the heater. But during the summer, Tom Bigby Power or Monroe County Power, whatever you're called, take my money. I can't be hot.
I'm the exact opposite.
Oh, I know. I've been in your Jeep before. Which, by the way, dude, the air conditioner in your Jeep, I didn't realize how awesome it was.
Yeah.
I drove it to town yesterday. I went there, I cranked it, I turned on the AC, and it was cold.
Yeah.
I've never had a vehicle that gets
almost
it just instantly gets cold. It takes it a minute. And like I'm used to driving my truck, which is a double cab thing. So the front and back wheels are like 10 miles apart. So it's like trying to turn a canoe. But in a Jeep, man, like when you turn the wheel, you turn.
Yeah.
It's nice. I'm like, give me a Jeep. Like in the AutoZone parking lot, like it's awkward to back out of there because you're at this sharp angle as you pull in. It's those angled parking places. Well, then when you back out, you can't go around the store and go back out, and the exit's behind you. So you have to like do this weird thing. Well, in the Jeep, I just went brrr and went out.
It's kind of nice.
It'd been like a 200-point turn in my truck. It'd have been like Austin Powers in the hallway on that golf cart. You remember that? That's what it's like in my truck.
It's kind of funny.
Which, don't get me wrong, I like my truck. I like having a crew cab. Is that what it's called when you can put 4 people in there? I like my truck, but it does. I mean, you can't even whoop up in a parking place.
You can in that Jeep.
Oh God, yeah. You could park in the bike lane. That makes no sense.
No, it don't.
I was trying to think of something funny to say, and it just didn't work.
I'm thinking about getting a Gladiator.
Just give me your Jeep. I'll take it.
Okay.
Thanks. Anthony's tending to the beer. One thing I can talk about that he probably wouldn't want to hear anyway, because he's not into comics. Batman number 100 is coming up pretty soon, so it looks like Mark is going to start buying comic books again because of the quarantine and lack of funds. Like the first thing that goes when I'm in a crunch is comics.
I'm the same way.
Well, anything frivolous, really. I mean, anything. Like the priority is the electricity, water. Comic books is way down the list.
Way down the list.
So, but I'm gonna get 95 through 100 on it. And now they just announced, I read today, they're re-releasing all the Walking Dead comics in color.
See, that is pretty badass.
Yeah, well, what they did was the Walking Dead comic book, which came out, obviously it was first, way before the TV shows, it was a low-budget comic book. And it's just way cheaper to print comics. And most underground indie comics are black and white. so much less expensive to print that way. I would assume, like, I don't know how much less, but obviously way less.
Well, that and also you don't have to have somebody to color it.
An inker, a color.
Yeah, and then send it off. And
there's a name for those colorists. That's not the right word. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's just all the way around. And even though the show got successful while the comic was still going, they didn't swap over in the middle. They didn't say, like, okay, this next issue is going to be color. They just kept it kind of that classic. Matter of fact, a lot of people don't know this, but AMC did a whole series where they played the whole show up until where they were at the time
in black
and white.
Yeah.
To match the comics, or to kind of pay tribute to comics or whatever. But they're re-releasing every issue in color. And I'm definitely going to pick up some of the key. Like, I'll get number 1, obviously. I'll get I got a copy of number 100, which was the introduction to Negan's first appearance. I think I've got the Whisperer's first appearance. But one I never got that I always wanted was Michonne's first appearance. It's a hot item to get, and I want to get it.
I'd just like to get all of them in color.
I mean, yeah, there's only what was it, 100 and... I want to say they came out monthly, or maybe it was bi-weekly. I just had that pulled up. Oh yeah, I pulled this up and I saw Bray Wyatt on there. We do need to talk about the pay-per-view that's coming on tonight.
Is that on tonight?
Yeah, and they're doing it like a horror movie.
Oh, they're doing it like that whole Fun Time Firefly Funhouse, yeah.
I'm not Googling good today. I'm trying to remember if I read that on Den of Geek. Here it is.
There it is right there.
The first issue is going to be released in October. It was 193 issues altogether. I don't know what. I would have. Excuse me. I would have gone all the way to 200 if it was me.
Might as well.
And it ended abruptly, the comic book run.
Yeah, I do remember that. It just like stopped.
Well, what they did is they did a big time jump that just wrapped everything up. I was trying to find the release date. October the what? 7th. There it is. October 7th, the first one comes out. I'm definitely going to be contacting either eBay or the local comic book stores and let them know I need a partial sub.
Now, didn't you get me number 1 for Christmas one year?
Yeah, but it wasn't the original number 1.
No, not the original. It was a reprint, but still.
They've done several reprints. But I bought.
It was one of the variant covers, wasn't it?
I don't remember because I bought a bunch all at one time. Some for gifts, some for myself. Because I got like 3 or 4 different covers of number 1, but none of them are the original. The original is like, it's probably going for. At one time, I want to say they got up to like $5,000 on eBay.
Good gracious!
Oh yeah. I mean, that was like the most popular show in America at the time. I don't even know if I could find one on eBay now. Because like if you look for Walking Dead number 1, you're gonna get like first print. Let's see, that's not even the. Wow, they've come way down. You can get one CGC 9.4 for $930.
Yeah, just $930.
I know, that's weird to say. So it's lower than the first Harley Quinn, which was Batman Adventures. What was that called? I'll just Google. I'll say first Harley Quinn. It was the TV show comic. Batman Adventures number 12.
That's Batgirl Adventures.
Well, it's actually called Batman Adventures, but they spray painted girl over man on that cover. That was part of the
Allure.
That can't be right. Pre-owned for $549. You didn't miss anything. We're talking about comic books. Well, actually, you would have been interested in the Walking Dead thing. They're re-releasing all the Walking Dead comics. You like Walking Dead?
How much time you got?
I've got like 5 minutes left.
Minute?
No, I got 50 seconds.
Yeah. All right, so we need to pause it.
We need to pause it and go deal with the
take
beer.
care of this.
We'll be back.
Another
Another thing about the last podcast was that
Dude, you just gonna come back in like that?
because they don't know how long of a break we took. To them, it was just a few seconds.
It's been 4 days.
For us, day 49.
Mark had to take a nap.
Oh Jesus!
It's never going to end.
Here we go.
Ever. Mark's like, Anthony can't come back anymore.
It's like, what happened to Anthony? He used to be on the podcast all the time. It's like, it's weird. He always has to work when we do one. I don't know.
He took a nap.
Yeah, I'll say Anthony took a
I
nap.
came over, but Mark was asleep.
Anthony sleeps too.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Yes, you did.
derail.
Don't finish that
everybody.
sentence. You did mean to it. Shit, what was it? Oh, yeah. We were talking about how we didn't want to run the air conditioner last podcast because you can hear it in the microphones. But we did at the end. But because of one of the mics, and I think it was mine, when you amplify it, it basically sounded like we had the air conditioner on through the whole podcast anyway. So we're definitely doing this with the air on because it's like 110 heat index out there.
9 million degrees.
Yes, it's hot. It is very, very hot in Mississippi. But you know, I've been complaining a lot about the heat lately. But in retrospect, this summer, up until now, has been pretty lenient.
Well, we hadn't hit summer yet, really.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
July.
usually here in this part of the state, it's a million degrees after like December.
It's been this hot in May.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You may be right.
Yeah, I'm absolutely right. About everything I've said so far.
Wow, he's really on one day. Anthony's coming in hot, y'all.
Yeah.
Well, that's because we're tired and wore out.
Because we've been brewing since 12. I mean, it's your fault.
If I edit out all the sleep shaming of this podcast, it'll be 5 minutes long.
yeah.
Sleep shamers. I've been canceled because I slept.
You have to pay your atonement, and then it'll be over with.
And this is going to be out there forever, so like I'm eternally being punished.
Oh, you're going to be atoning for the next 3 podcasts. What are you talking about?
What's your work schedule again?
And the next 3 I'm on.
Oh, okay.
So you can spread them out.
Oh,
or
well,
you
let's
get
be
'em up-
honest. There'll be plenty of more material to rag on me about by then.
Oh yeah, you'll sleep next day, brew day.
So let's talk about brew day. Tell them, or did you already tell them what we brewed?
We had talked.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit, but
But we can actually go to more discussion.
detail. We
Since you're here with us.
we run a 10-gallon batch of a sweet stout. Actually, it's a Buffalo Sweat clone. Is what we've done.
It's a sweat clone.
You're
Damn sure
lying.
on it.
We call it a Dragonfly Stout. We'll explain that to Mark later.
That is our most popular beer. That
It is
like universally received. It's hard not to be those sweet as it is.
It's such a good beer, and I remember that we made the first 2 batches, and then the third batch we doubled it, and that's when everything went. We started having problems. And then I done an 8-gallon batch, and it turned out good. And that 8-gallon batch I did, because I done 8 gallons, I split it up 4 gallons each, and 4 of it was regular, and 4 of it was coffee. And it's the yeast that's been changing, and the and the lactose sugar. So we went back to the original recipe, doubled exactly. So we took the main recipe, done it exactly like the recipe said. We even hit our numbers on temperature and everything, and we just
And it looked like the efficiency was pretty good because you said those grains were spent.
they're spent. I will check the gravity when I get home, and I will post it on the Insta thing.
We need to make 100 o'clock brewing Instagram instead of just
Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet. Because I suck at Instagram right now anyway. Eventually, yeah. Right now, we need a logo. Yeah, we need a logo for pop culture. before we go too far.
Hey, I updated our stuff.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Do we have a logo?
Real pop culture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the logo?
I'll pull it up and show it to you. And how do you listen to the podcast? Through iTunes?
Now that we're on Spotify, use Spotify.
Well,
It's easy.
Actually, swap it up.
It's just easier.
no matter what, you'll see the new logo
Okay.
because I put it out there on the RSS feed, so it updates everywhere. Like everywhere you can listen to podcasts, our new logo will be up.
Yeah, I'll swap mine up through the Apple Podcast,
Yeah.
through Stitcher, and through Spotify.
You know that banner?
Just depends.
Well, let me just pull it up. Jesus.
We need some.
could've pulled it up.
Need some T-shirts.
Yeah, and I'm digging this look. We could do T-shirts with this or something else. I thought I typed in
Symbol
Facebook.
logo.
No. How do you view your page?
Just click on it right there.
Right there. Go
This
straight.
is your page.
Right there?
There you go.
I'm not very Facebook efficient. Like, as soon as Blake got in the band, I let him do everything on social media for the band. That?
It's not really a logo.
That's not really a logo.
banner.
It's a banner.
I know, but I made a square version of this and put it out on our RSS feed. You'll see it. It looks cool.
Well, I'm just still looking at something you can screen print or make it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just what I came
Well,
up
you
with.
can just take those letters.
Yeah.
The pop culture might be a little difficult with the fading of the gray. What do you think?
It just depends on how you get a screen print. Yeah, that'd be impossible. But like they do a bunch of different stuff now where they can make it look just
Yeah,
like
they
that.
can grayscale it and do it, but we can't. Not with what we got.
No. I'll make a version that we can do if you want to start making shirts again.
I'm down.
Yeah, do that.
So I watched this cool show me and you did that you ought to check out, Anthony. I think you'll like it. Laura would probably like it too. Is she into horror movies and shit?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you
thought so.
was watching last night. Yeah.
Was that last night or not
It was last
before?
night.
It was last night. It's this series on Shudder called Cursed Films, and it does a deep dive into these horror movies that are supposedly cursed. You know, like I'm sure everybody's heard the rumors about all the shit that went wrong on Exorcist.
Yeah. And Poltergeist.
Poltergeist, the girl, like two or three people died, and
Yes.
the one that I didn't know so much crazy shit happened to was The Omen. Like, as the guy was flying over to make the movie, he missed a flight, and that plane crashed. And then the flight he took
was struck by lightning.
was struck by lightning.
so
And then
was-
somebody else flew over there that
Yeah.
was on the production team that got struck by lightning. And that was just where it started.
And it's on Shudder.
Yeah.
I don't have Shudder.
Right now, there's only 5 episodes out. I don't know if that's...
Well, we only watched 3 last night.
No, we watched all 5. I don't know if that's all they're going to do or not.
You said we just want to wait to watch it.
No, we watched all 5.
There's a show you didn't. I think I told you about it. There's a show. It's on Netflix called Marianne. It's a French horror movie. It's
You was telling me
bad
about it,
subtitles.
but yeah, I didn't watch it.
Like the language, the subtitles don't even match it with what they say and what you read. Don't even match up. That's how bad dubbed it is. But it's a good story. It's a kick-ass story.
So are they speaking in French?
No, they're speaking in English, but it's bad dub. It's dubbed.
Oh, then I probably wouldn't watch the subtitles because it'll throw me off so
Oh,
bad.
yeah, you're like, what would they say the same thing?
Yeah.
To clarify, though, about Shudder, you can subscribe to Shudder independently, and it's all horror movie related stuff. But if you have Amazon Prime, I think you get it cheaper. It's like an add-on,
$5.99 if you're on Prime.
something like that. And you get like some, however long, like 2 weeks free or something. But yeah, that was a really cool show. I was digging that. And another thing I watched on YouTube, and I wanted to give this guy a shout out because he did such a good job. We were in here talking about the Donner cut of Superman 2. I think we actually talked about it on the last podcast because, you know, the Justice League movie's getting that kind of treatment with the Snyder cut where you change directors and it's a whole different movie. But I didn't know this till I watched this deep dive retrospect review. The guy that did it, his name is I just had it pulled up.
Oliver Harper.
Yeah, He's got a bunch of cool. I actually, when I watched the one about Superman 2, I wound up watching like 10 of his videos, and they're about 20 or 30 minutes a piece, where he does these deep dives about these movies. We did all the Superman movies, and then we did a couple of Batman movies, reviews that he did. But anyway, I didn't know that on the Donner cut, like the Donner guy started filming Superman 2 and got about halfway done and quit or got fired, and then another guy took over. And not only did that guy change the film, but he reshot all the footage that the other guy did of the ones he used. So none of the stuff was used. So this Donner cut is like a different movie.
It's a whole different movie. Yeah.
It's a whole different movie.
Cool.
And a lot of what the fans are saying is that, like, if they could all get along, the best thing to do is take both and make the ultimate Superman 2. Because there's advantages and disadvantages to both versions. Which, I didn't think the version that I saw was bad. I liked Superman 2. Actually, it didn't really fall apart for me till Superman 4. And that was just shite.
I don't know. I can't keep up which numbers which.
The 4 was when you had that guy that was like Radiation Man from the sun. It was like a clone.
Oh, that's when Lex sent the clone. Yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible. Like, so Christopher Reeve didn't even want to do that movie, but they offered him like way more money than he could
What's a
refuse.
robot woman in?
3.
That's
That was terrifying to me as a child. That traumatized me.
That didn't like that one very much.
It had Richard Pryor in it.
Yeah.
Well, the big complaints about it is like Richard Pryor's like really funny, but he wasn't funny.
He wasn't funny in that one.
Yeah, like the stuff he did in the movie just didn't. But there was a lot of redeemable stuff about Superman 3, enough for me to say that I like it. But Superman 4, nah, no way. He even did a deep dive on, what's it called, The Return of Superman or Superman Returns, the one with Brandon Routh playing Superman. You don't remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that movie was good.
I thought it was good.
I mean, it was a slight bit underwhelming, but it wasn't the shit show that it was made out to be, in my opinion.
I thought Brandon Routh actually played a really good Superman.
Oh, he was great. He's great as Adam in Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's like I didn't really care about that character until he played it. Like, he did for Adam what Jamie Lee Curtis did for Iron Man.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
I had a brain fart. I couldn't remember his name.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
I was like,
Dude, you had me confused.
I'm like,
I was like, what?
I had a brain fart, man. I'm tired. I slept too long. Anthony doesn't even know what to say.
Nope. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Iron Man.
Jamie Lee Curtis peaked in Trading Places.
Yes. You.
No, I think she was hotter in True Lies.
No.
She
She was hot in that, but Trading
Places.
You. Yes.
I don't know when that started. What else?
We're not even going to tell him.
Nuh-uh.
Don't tell me.
No.
I don't know when this is going to be released, but it's definitely an independent podcast because it's over an hour now. And
There's going to be a good bit of editing.
still, this is enough for a podcast episode. But I don't know if I'll put this. We may do something that we've never done before and release 2 podcasts at the same time.
How you do it too?
That should be cool.
We've never done that.
problem with
Let's
it.
do something we've never done.
Uh,
Nobody's ever done that, I'm sure.
Tony can mow the yard and weed eat all at the same time. He only listens to the podcast when he mows the yard.
Well, he had some catching up to do because we did a lot of episodes during the winter.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it when I drive back and forth to work.
I'll just do it at work.
The only time I listen to the podcast now
It's when you edit it.
is if if I like edit it and upload it and then wait a while.
Yeah.
I don't want to, because I listen to it while I'm editing. I don't want to listen.
Burn out. Yeah.
I don't want to listen to it again right away. I mean, I'll skip through it to make sure all the levels are good and everything. Because sometimes like some weird shit will happen. You're like, whoa, what was that? And you have to go back and tweak some stuff.
Yeah, that's the way I do with our death savers. After I edit
God.
it,
I need to
send
put
it
that.
to you.
I need to put that episode out. Like, I need to go ahead and put out that episode of Death Savers, episode 2. I keep forgetting to do that. It's done. I just gotta publish it.
Yeah.
I'll try to do that tonight. I got a lot going on. Oh, dude, I can't believe I forgot this. I'm a terrible, shameless promoter of myself. The new Killjoy single, 1,000 Foot Grave, is available now on our Facebook. It's been sent through our publishing company to be distributed to, or our distribution company to be distributed to, like, well, everywhere. Spotify and I don't know, all the places where you can find music. It sends it to all of them. But the problem is, due to the pandemic, all of the people that work there are working from home. So there's like a 1 to 2 week delay. But any day now, it should be available on Spotify and anywhere else. But you can listen to it now. Blake, our drummer, put it on Facebook somehow. I think he did it as like a video or something with just a still picture with the audio. So you can listen to it now. Go do that. And be looking for it on Spotify. And I don't even know the other places. Pandora,
I don't either.
Amazon Music.
Are we on Pandora?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought that's the reason you didn't like Pandora, because they wouldn't play Killjoy.
I think we're on there now.
Oh, okay.
I think. But like I was looking at the list of places, and I'm not even familiar with most of them. But I didn't even know Napster's still a thing. You can listen to Killjoy on Napster, iTunes, and all that good stuff. So go listen to the new song. It's I think the plan right now is to release every song on the EP as a single until all the songs are done, which we have like 2 more that are close to ready. But we're gonna space them out and do it that way. People don't buy CDs anymore. People don't even pay 99 cents for a song anymore. It's funny, I used to bitch about that. Like, we're only getting, because iTunes would take like 60% and give you 40%. But we don't even get that now. You just play it on Spotify and everybody gets it free, but that's just the world we live in now. And you just have to operate that way. Is there anything else?
I'm tired.
Kelly's been up all night. He's tired. Clint just walked in. Clint,
Woo,
say hey, everybody.
You.
We talked about you on the last podcast because I messaged you during the podcast to see if you would come over after work. But I think you had something going on.
Might have been taking a nap.
I'm telling you, the image to this, I do a custom image for every podcast. It's going to be like somebody sleeping or something.
Rip Van Winkle.
That would be awesome. And just put some Z's.
You know, if you ever beat Mario 2, at the end it shows Mario sleeping, and he wakes up and he realizes the whole game was a dream.
So you think you're going to wake up
Like
and all
JR
this is going to be a dream?
Who?
JR on Dallas.
JR on Dallas?
yeah.
I never
He
watched
got
Dallas.
shot. It was all just a dream.
The whole show was a dream.
I didn't watch that.
So was
And,
Bob
Family
Newhart.
Guy,
Spoiler
Bob
alert.
Newhart.
Bob Newhart.
Spoiler alert from a TV show from the 70s.
I didn't watch Dallas growing up. I watched Dukes of Hazzard.
Well, I guess that's it. Next episode we'll have Chad Houston in there, and
Or maybe the previous episode.
One of them.
we're gonna try to get. I think I'm gonna try to put these out at the same time. This one and
Do
the
it.
one that he's gonna do with us. I think that'd be cool.
Do one big hoss daddy.
A house daddy, a house cat.
Daddy.
I don't know. We're trying to get to 150. This will get
Well, you
141
can like
and
you
142.
can like cut this in half then. And
Hell, even when we get to
Like I said, if we're trying to get to a certain number,
Podcast.
no, we'll just get on here and play the intro music and be like, "Hey, what's up?" and then do the outro music.
we gotta even when we get to 150 to do what we want at 150, sheeples gotta lift some restraints because of the pandemic.
oh, I thought this was. Never mind.
That's what 150 is
Yeah, it's not-
about.
it's not like-
I thought 150 it was a completely different thing. You
The-
said Tupelo and restraints. I was like, woo.
Yeah, it'll be weird to have to podcast with a mask on because it'll definitely muffle our voices. But I'm sure I could tweak that to where it'll be okay. Because yeah, it's a city ordinance. If you're in Tupelo, you have to have a mask on,
Right.
even at a restaurant. But you
Well,
could
just
just
to
take it
your
off to
table.
eat. Yeah.
Yeah, just to your table.
What episode did we say this was? 141.
This will be 141.
Yeah. 141.
Thanks for listening to episode 141 of Real Pop Culture. We're broadcasting live from high atop the first and only floor of the Killj headquarters at the Killj Ranch. Love you, bye.